Hello my lovelies and welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Steph and today's plan was to be filming a first impressions of the Beauty Bay 16 colour brights palette, which looks like this. We are still going to be trying her out today, but I popped downtown this morning and Superdrug had a 3 for 2 sale on and I can't resist a bargain, so I bought a few bits. So we have a few bits to try today, so it's probably going to be a long one, so I better just jump on into this. So yeah, first for primer I picked up the Pixie Skin Blurring Beauty Elixir from Barry M. I've had quite a few people rave about this, so thought I'd give it a go. So yeah, let's have a look at what... Oh, it's like a cream. It's got a pipette. Looks a bit like a cream. So let's have a look at her. Yeah, it's definitely like a cream. Let's see what she does. Don't know if I put too much on. Feels really refreshing. It does feel nice. Feels really nice actually. Not quite sure how you give an impression on a primer without trying it under makeup, but just initial impressions. Feels quite nice, bit tacky. Skin blurring. It'll take a lot to blur this skin. I've broken out a bit. Not loving it, but yeah, it would take a lot to blur this. Yeah, first impressions, not too bad. I quite like that. Feels quite nice. I didn't pick up well, I lie. I did pick up a foundation, but because I had so many face products to try, I wanted to know whether or not if something wasn't quite right, whether it was the foundation or the other products. So I'm just going to go in with the Ordinary Coverage foundation, which I know I love. So yeah, let's pop some of her on. Or I say her, him, it. Let's pop some of this on. So I know I love this foundation. It's a really nice one. So if it doesn't go on nice, it's definitely the primer. Yeah, foundation does seem to be going on quite nice over top of this primer. Excuse Poppy barking. She's an old girl and her hearing is going, so any noise is a threat at the moment. So yesterday my course books arrived for my course starting in October. As some of you might know, I am studying towards a degree in psychology with the Open University, and it's just about to go into my second year of level 2, so my 4th year studying. I've got a lot of nerves with it because there seems to be a lot based around statistics on this course, and we've been provided with statistical analysis software, which just sounds extremely overcomplicated to me. But maybe it's not. I haven't actually had a look at it yet. I had a quick flick through the books. Looks really interesting. It looks like there's going to be a lot of really interesting topics. So I will sit down and have a proper look through. As of the 10th of September, I have actually got access to the course, the online materials. Because with the Open University, you get sent course books, but you also have, so part of your learning is from books, and part of it is from online course materials, which I think works really well for me anyway. So yeah, at the moment I've got the books, but I don't have the access to the online materials until the 10th. So all I can do at the moment is have a look through the books, which I'll probably do over this weekend, because as I'm filming this, today is Saturday of the bank holiday weekend. For me, my weekend is going to be probably mostly filming, having a look through the study books, chilling out, spending some time with my daughter, my boyfriend. When you're seeing this, it will be Monday, so your weekend will be partially through. What have you guys been up to? What have you done with your bank holiday weekend so far? Anything exciting? Let me know in the comments below. Be interesting to see what different things people do over a bank holiday weekend, especially with times as they are. Obviously, we're not living in the norm. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what your bank holiday weekend is looking like so far. I have picked up some new, I say some new concealers. It's a new concealer in two colours. I've got the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo concealer. I picked it up in medium sand and light sand. So I've got one for covering blemishes, just general coverage, and then a lighter one for brightening up under the eyes. Fingers crossed I pick good colours, because I had to eyeball it, being that you can't test anything out in the shops at the moment, so it does make picking colours extremely difficult. So what one have I got? I don't even know. Medium sand. Let's not go under the eyes with that one. So I've heard a lot of really good things about this concealer, so not too much more on the neck to cover up, because that foundation actually does a really good job. I would say that's a good foundation. It covers the majority of what I want it to. Yeah, I think that's about it with that one. So let's blend this in. Let's have a see. What do you do? Oh, crikey, she's thick. Sorry, I'm covering you up there. Okay. So I'm just covering my scars up there. Yeah, I'd say that's done a pretty good job of that. Let's have a look here. Just discoloration. Coming with age, I think. I'm definitely not loving getting older, but apparently life begins at 40. But every time I get to a big age, like when I got to 30, everyone said, oh, life begins at 30, Steph. And now it's life begins at 40. So when does it begin? Does anyone actually know? But yeah, I'm sure it's something people say to stop you freaking out about getting older. I think that anyway. But okay, yeah, I like this. So far, first impressions are pretty good. I think my skin, I tend to have very oily skin, but I'm pretty sure as of recently I'm getting dry patches, which I've never had before. What on earth do you do with dry skin? That's a really stupid question, isn't it? But I've never ever suffered with dry skin on my face. I wonder if acne clears up if your skin goes dry. So that could be a good one. I picked up this lip balm, Barley Balm Lemon and Black Pepper in TK Maxx for £1.50, and it's so good. So good. Right, back to the concealer. Now I've sorted out my dry and crusty lips. No, Steph. Right, so let's put a couple of dots. Yeah. Z will do. A couple of dots. Looks good, doesn't it? It's my fashion trend. No, maybe not. Steph, shut up. So, oh, maybe I went a bit light. Let's see how this blends out. I might have gone a little bit too light. I thought light sand would be the, like, step below medium sand. That's definitely very brightening. Are you too brightening? I might put a bit much on there as well. Oh, maybe it's not too light. Okay. No, I think I might have done alright there actually. Yeah, first impressions of the e.l.f. 16 hour Camo Concealer. 16 hours. Who wears their makeup for 16 hours? I can't. 16 hours? Unless you were putting your makeup on in the morning, going to work, and then going out straight from work. But if that was the case, I'd really want to redo my makeup to go out. I don't know. Do any of you wear your makeup for 16 hours? Let me know. I don't, but maybe I'm just boring. Don't have a social life? Something like that. I did pick up this e.l.f. Monochromatic multi-stick. It says it's for like eyes, lips, cheeks. I've never used a cream blush before, so I thought I would give it a go. I got it in the shade Dazzling Peony, and it's just a twist up. You see the colour. I thought it looked quite pretty, so I am going to take, I've just got this little Zoeva knockoff brush that I got off eBay. I'm going to give it a go with that. So I'm going to try, with a hair on it already. So I'm going to try doing it like this. This is how I've seen people using cream blush. So do we do it like that? Have I picked up some product? Oh, there's some on there. And then we dab on. Oh, okay. Please don't pick up my foundation. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty colour. That is a pretty colour. I like that. It's very natural. It's definitely a very natural blush. I can imagine this would be nice. Not that I know what a completely no makeup day is. I'm not an au naturel girl. But for those with beautiful skin who have the luxury of going out with no makeup on, I can imagine this being a really nice no makeup blush. I think it would be really nice. Or even for those of you that use the like BB creams, the lighter coverage. I think this would be really good. I don't know how much it's gonna show up once I've got my powder down and everything, but my first experience of cream blush has actually, I would say, gone very well. So now on to the powder products. I don't have a new setting powder, so I'm just going to be using my RCMA No-Color powder. I love this. Really lovely powder. It's very difficult to go overboard with it, which is good for me because I tend to go overboard on most things. I'm not very good at moderation. Yeah, it's still there. The blush is still there. I probably could have got away with using more, but being as it was my first attempt at cream blush, I wasn't quite sure what to do. I've got hairs attached to me. Oh. Yeah, being as it was my first attempt, I wasn't sure how much to use. So I went on the cautious side, which for me is highly unusual. So powdered down, I actually, it's done something. I could have put more of the cream blush on, I think. But powdered down, I think it looks really nice. I think it's a really nice colour. Yeah. So, next to go in with, I have picked up, okay. Next, I picked up this Revolution Pro Pressed Finishing Powder. I am pretty sure this is the one that Make Me Up Misser raves about. I'm hoping so, because every time she talks about it, I just think, oh, I really want to try that. So I think I've picked up the right one. So let's give this a go. So powder brush, it's got a mirror, so that's handy. Maybe quite a decent sized mirror actually. So I'm guessing we just dab in a little bit. And okay. From a distance. Oh, that's actually really nice. Kind of a bit of a blurring effect, but also a bit glowy. Don't want to put too much glow on the forehead. Well, I don't know, it doesn't look, it's just like a nice healthy glow. Okay. Well, I think this must be the one she raves about, because this looks really nice. I really, really like that finishing powder actually. So next I picked up this Heart Revolution chocolate contour palette. I picked up the light one because the medium just looked too dark. Even though I would usually pick a medium in things, it looked too dark. So I picked up the light. So oh, okay, that picks up a lot. A lot. I don't want that much. So let's see what this does. It's quite warm for a contour. That's more like bronzer. Let's try using it as a bronzer. Very tap off. Yeah. Definitely more of a bronzer than a contour. But it's very, very pigmented. I might have put a bit much on there. Oh crikey, we're definitely adding a lot of bronze. I'll go over this with my my powder brush in a minute, because we've definitely added a lot. I picked up this Revolution eyebrow pomade in dark brown. I think I picked the right colour. We shall find out. Came with, oh sorry, it came with this little brush here, dual ended. It's got the slanted end and kind of a tapered end. So I'm just using the slanted end just to dip in, and then I shall just use the lid same as I did with the other one, just to flatten the edges. Let's get rid of that hair. So we're trying out the pomade and the brush it comes with. It's like a 2-in-1. I'm filming. For some reason I didn't think I was. Well, first impressions of the Revolution Brow Pomade. Don't think it's done a bad job at all. I quite like that. So for eyes, I picked up the NYX Proof It waterproof eyeshadow primer to try out. So let's have a look and see what. Let's see what this does. So there are a group of drunk men outside trying to climb over a fence. And by the sounds of it, having the time of their lives. I don't know if you can hear them. If you can, I'm sorry. But yeah. So let's tap this in. This actually feels really nice. Well, whatever makes you happy, I guess. Oh crikey, there's more of him. He's stuck on the fence. Okay, so it's got a little bit of colour to it. That is sticky at the moment. I don't know if you can see that, look. Yeah, that's sticky at the moment, so I want to leave that to dry for a minute a little bit. Okay, easily pleased. So while that dries, let's have chat. So we're going to use the Beauty Bay 16 colour bright matte. No, not matte. The bright palette. Because they do a larger one and it's all mattes, and I really want it. But we have this. I think for the crease, what I'm going to do is start with the pink, which is Make Them Wink. Then Hot Stuff. Then Hello Sunshine, the yellow, this one. And then Oasis. And then Pacific Dreams. And then Drama Queen. So that's the plan for the crease. So I'm going to start with my Zoeva Luxe Pencil 230, just a more precise one, and dip into the pink and move a little bit closer so you can see better. So I'm going to start that here, making sure I don't put too much, because, and I want to take it quite high up there. It's quite tacky. The colour payoff here is amazing. I'm not too worried about the lid because I'm actually doing a cut crease today. I've decided. I think for the look that I want to do, it kind of needs to be, really. And using my colour switch, I'm dipping into the red, the Hot Stuff. And just placing that right next to that pink there. There's not as much of a colour payoff with this colour, I do have to admit. I'm not as impressed with this red as I was the pink, but it's a nice red. I think that is as intense as I'm going to get that red. Let me just use the same brush. Right, colour switch. So next, dipping into the yellow and placing that right in the middle there. That's actually showing up better than I was expecting. Yeah. That's showing up really nicely. Next, dipping into the green. Placing that next to the yellow there. Do love this green. I knew it was a sign that the bee was facing the wrong way. That's really nice. Really nice. So green down. Blue. Let's dip into the blue. So, Pacific Dreams. I haven't got my glasses on, so every time I look at it, it looks like it says Pacific Queens. So that's what I want to tell you, but it is actually Pacific Dreams. And the blue. That's nice. These colours I'm doing pretty well. The red did take a bit of building up, but the rest of them I am having zero issues with. I'm liking this. I do love a rainbow. And lastly, the purple. Okay, this is a bit more. Oh, okay, it just requires a bit more building up. The purple's a bit more finicky. Just gonna try and blend them into each other a little bit more. So I'm just using the yellow here with these ones. So I think I'm going to use that Beauty Bay BB206 to do the cut crease. I'm going to take my Revolution Conceal and Define in the C6 just because it's a lighter colour. So, and I don't have a cut crease one. So I put a bit of that on my hand. And then let's give this a go. Okay, so cut crease done. Let's have a look at the shimmers we want to use. So I really want to try and get in as many as I can. So I think what I'm going to do on the lid, I'm going to start on the inner side with this Rise and Shine, this one. And then I'm going to go next to it with Frosted Line. These are really difficult to read without glasses, this writing. And then going with Blue Lagoon, this one here, and then Amethyst, this one. First colour I'm going to go in with this brush, the BB207 from Beauty Bay. So let's just pick up a bit of that, or a lot of that. That picks up really well on a brush. And let's come a bit closer. So how many have I got to go? 4. So let's pack her on the inner part here. Ooh, she pretty. That is a very pretty colour. I really, really like that. I thought I was going to like it, but it builds up nice. Look at that. That's a beautiful colour. I'm just going to use the colour switch to go into the green with the same brush. Again, picks up quite nice. So let's see what happens with this one. Okay, it doesn't pick up as much. I like that. That colour combo is really nice. I will bring that yellow across a bit more in a bit just to blend them together, but so far that's looking really nice. Right, and then I'm just going to use this Makeup by Tammy brush just to go into that lagoon. So just tapping it over the edge of the green to blend. I didn't do that so much with the green and yellow because I want to bring the yellow over the green a bit more rather than the other way around. I just think that will blend it nicer. Nice. And then going in with the smaller Makeup by Tammy one, I'm taking the Amethyst. And this one I am going to take right up there. I'm not too worried about the edge because I'm going to use liner. I am not mad at that. I am going to go back in with the original Rise and Shine and just bring that over that green a bit more, just to give that a bit more of a blend into each other. I'm going to go in with some powder blush just because I think we need a bit more. I don't think I put enough of that on. I am going to use Whirl out of my Heart Revolution Marshmallow palette. So let's put a bit, let's put a lot of that on. Yeah, I did go in a little bit hard with that, didn't I? That's alright, we can blend it out. It's all good. It's not like we're going for a subtle look today, is it? So, a bit of extra blush isn't the end of the world. A bit on the nose. I am going to try and blend it out a little bit though. Soften that up a bit. Yep, that's better. Right, we do have a highlighter to try, because in this contour palette, I have a hair on me, because in this contour palette there is a highlighting shade. Don't know how you can see that. I don't know how well it's going to go, so let's give it a go. I can't use that mirror. It's the wrong way up. Okay, that was a lot more subtle than I was expecting. Usually I find, there we go. So usually I find that Revolution highlighters tend to be quite blinding. It is emphasising some texture, but I don't rule something out for that, because I get a lot of texture. That's definitely a good one. I am actually going to pop a bit of that. Where's my brush? I'm going to pop a bit of that on my brow bone. See what this does as a... Oh, okay. That was alright. So yeah, me, my boyfriend and our daughter last night decided to watch a film. So we went on Netflix and found The Call. I won't ruin it for anyone that hasn't seen it. Basically, the basis of the storyline is the woman works in a 911 call centre, and she takes the call of a girl who's been kidnapped and is in the boot of a car being driven away with. We thought, yeah, chill out, watch a film. That was heavy. That was heavy. Really good film. But yeah, heavy. Have you seen it? If you have, let me know what you thought of it. Also, if you have any good film recommendations, I'm always up for watching a good film. That goes quite well on the inner corner as well. But yeah, they're cool. If you don't mind a really... When I say heavy, I mean it's... it gets you. It gets you. I think because it's a kid, that kind of makes it worse. So what good films have you watched recently? Are there any that you would recommend watching? Or have you seen any really not so great films recently that you would recommend I don't waste my time on? Either way, let me know. Under the eyes, what shall we do? I think I'm going to start out with a bit of the yellow, Hello Sunshine. And I'm just gonna put a bit of that there. Yes. And that's it. I do really like this yellow. It's got a lot of pigment for a yellow, and it's not as powdery as most. I don't know if I'm doing this so you can see. It's not as powdery as most, which is unusual. Really unusual. Yellow, a little bit of green. Let's put a little bit of green. And at the end, let's go with the purple, just to tie that up a little bit. Yeah, that works. That works. I am pretty happy with that. What I'm going to do is head off camera to do the liner, mascara and lashes, just because it takes time. I'm probably going to have to cut the lashes down. I did pick up these to try out. I grabbed these in TK Maxx today, and yeah, I like the look of them, so wanted to give them a go. Apparently they are, I can't speak. Apparently they are reusable 10 wears, and it's got latex free vegan friendly glue, new 18-hour hold. Again, why would you wear your lashes for 18 hours? 18 hours. Well, I'm gonna give them a go anyways. Maybe not for 18 hours. So I'm gonna head off camera, put the liner, mascara, lashes, lippy, the rest of it on, and then I'll be back with you to discuss my thoughts, my first impressions on a few products, but mostly on this beauty. So I will be back with you shortly. Well, that's the face finished. What do you think? I went in with my usual e.l.f. liner, and I used the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Go Green in my waterline. Then I did use the That's How I Roll mascara, the one I picked up from Barry M, and actually I really like this. It's got the nice plasticky wand. It's quite a thin wand. I'll show you. I don't know how well that's gonna, it's got quite a thin wand, but it's longer on one side than the other. But yeah, it's really good for getting all of the lashes, and really good for the bottom lashes too. So yeah, I'll be playing with that some more. The eyelashes obviously are the Eyelure ones that I picked up, the Eyelure London Jordan Woods. I don't know who she is, but they are Faux Mink and Palm Princess, they're called. So yeah, I'm guessing she's some kind of influencer actress. I don't know. If you know who she is, let me know. I could have looked it up, but I couldn't be bothered. What else is there? I went in with the Melt lipstick in the shade By Starlight. I love this colour. It's so beautiful. Really deep, beautiful purple. Vibrant. What do you think? I think it goes perfectly with the colourful look. So yeah, we are a bit of a rainbow today. So what did we think of everything? Well, the primer, obviously there's not really much you can review about a primer, but it felt really nice going on. I really liked it. Refreshing. I don't know what else you can say. The blush. First time I've used a cream blush, and actually quite impressed. I could have put some more on, so I think next time I will put a bit extra on. The brow pomade. I actually quite like the brush. It's not a bad brush. The pomade itself was a really nice consistency, really easy to work with. I had no difficulties at all, really. The concealer, so far so good. e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. I won't be wearing it for 16 hours, but let's see how it goes for however many hours I do wear it for. So yeah, the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. Can't tell you if it's waterproof or not, but I can tell you the pigments, shadows, went on really well on top of it. Blended really nicely. So far, I'm a fan of that. The contour palette, the Heart Revolution Light Contour Palette. I wouldn't call this a contour palette. I would say it was a bronzer and highlight palette. Personal opinions, but I would say that's too warm to be a contour colour and worked very well as a bronzer. So that is that. I quite liked the highlighter. Does emphasize, I can't say that word. It does emphasize the texture, but it's got a really, really nice glow to it. I like it. It's okay. Yeah, definitely wouldn't call it a contour palette. Let me know what you think. The Revolution Pro Pressed Finishing Powder. This, I love this. Absolutely brilliant. It was like putting a filter over my skin, and I'm always up for a good filter. So yeah, very, very happy with everything. And finally, piece de resistance, the Beauty Bay Brights palette, the 16 colour. Oh wow. So first impressions, I can't fault it. The red did require a bit more building up than the others, but I had no issues blending. The pigment was there. That yellow, oh my god, it's not really powdery, it's really pigmented. I am so impressed with that yellow. And the colours, well, everything I've used so far I am extremely happy with, and I am really looking forward to creating some more looks with this palette. So yeah, if you've got this at home, let me know what you think of it. And if you're thinking about buying it, you're looking for a colourful palette, first impressions, I would say it's great. Absolutely great. But yeah, I like that. I like pretty much everything I've used today. All first impressions, obviously. I will be playing with these things a little bit more, and I'll let you know as time goes on exactly what I think of them. So yeah, things could change. Who knows? But yeah, I'm actually really, really happy with this look. So that's it from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. I have had such a good time doing a rainbow look. Gotta love a rainbow. And if you like playing with colour, I can't speak today, give it a go. It's only makeup, it washes off at the end of the day. So go for it. If you like to play, have a play. I will see you on Thursday with a very exciting collab with a lovely friend of mine, fellow YouTuber. So yeah, don't miss that one. So if you've liked this, then hit the like, give me a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next time I upload, and you won't want to miss Thursdays. So until Thursday, thank you so much for being with me, and I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye.